Adrien Brody, the acclaimed 52-year-old American actor known for his intense and transformative performances, is preparing to step onto the Broadway stage for the very first time in his illustrious career. This milestone comes with his starring role in the upcoming production titled The Fear of 13, a compelling theatrical piece that draws directly from a harrowing true story. In this play, Brody will portray Nick Yaris, a man who endured more than 2 decades on death row for crimes he did not commit, only to be exonerated years later through the power of DNA evidence. Sharing the stage with him is the talented Tessa Thompson, who will take on the role of Jackie, a compassionate volunteer who forms a meaningful connection by visiting the imprisoned Yaris behind bars. The real-life events that inspire The Fear of 13 are both tragic and ultimately redemptive. Back in 1982, Nick Yaris found himself wrongfully convicted of rape and murder, charges that led to his placement on death row. For 22 long years, he lived under the constant shadow of execution, isolated from the world, grappling with despair, injustice, and the fight to prove his innocence. It was not until advancements in forensic science, specifically the emergence and application of DNA testing, provided irrefutable proof of his innocence. In 2004, after more than 2 decades of incarceration, Yaris was finally released, his name cleared, and his freedom restored. This story of wrongful conviction, prolonged suffering, and eventual vindication serves as the emotional core of the play, offering audiences a profound exploration of justice, resilience, human error in the legal system, and the enduring hope that truth can prevail even after immense hardship. Brody has long harbored a deep passion for the theater, a love that dates back to his teenage years when he first began performing on stage. Before he transitioned into film and achieved international recognition, theater was where he honed his craft, learning the nuances of live performance, the immediacy of audience connection, and the discipline required to deliver a character night after night without the safety net of retakes or editing. In recent reflections, he described this Broadway opportunity as the fulfillment of a long-standing dream. He explained that while his early days involved theater before any significant film roles came along, reaching the pinnacle of American stage acting in New York City has felt like a natural yet deeply meaningful progression in his artistic journey. The actor emphasized how much he values the unique intimacy that theater provides, an element that sets it apart from the world of cinema. In film, performances are captured once and preserved forever, often viewed in isolation or large theaters with a screen as the intermediary. On stage, however, every performance is alive, shared in real time with the audience, responsive to the energy in the room, and inherently ephemeral. This direct exchange, this closeness between performer and spectator, is something Brody cherishes immensely, describing it as thrilling and profoundly exciting. The role of Nick Yaris demands a level of emotional depth and physical endurance that aligns perfectly with Brody's strengths as an actor. Known for fully immersing himself in characters, whether through dramatic weight loss, accent work, or psychological preparation, Brody is likely to bring a raw, authentic portrayal to the stage. The play's subject matter touches on themes of injustice that resonate far beyond the individual story, prompting reflections on the flaws in the criminal justice system, the impact of wrongful imprisonment on mental health and family, and the slow but vital progress of forensic science in correcting past mistakes. For Brody, taking on this part is not just about acting. It's about honoring a real person's experience and shining a light on issues that continue to affect countless lives. Beyond this Broadway debut, Brody remains active in other projects that showcase his versatility. He recently appeared in a high-profile commercial during the Super Bowl 60, promoting TurboTax in a way that reached millions of viewers and highlighted his enduring appeal in mainstream media. His filmography is extensive and varied, spanning critically acclaimed dramas and genre films alike. He earned widespread praise and an Academy Award for his lead role in The Pianist, where he portrayed a Jewish musician surviving the Holocaust with heartbreaking subtlety and intensity. Other notable works include Detachment, a poignant drama about a substitute teacher navigating emotional detachment, Predators, an action-packed sci-fi thriller, Splice, a disturbing exploration of genetic engineering, The Village, a suspenseful tale of isolation and fear, The Jacket, a mind-bending psychological thriller, and many more. These roles demonstrate his range, from quiet, introspective characters to those in high-stakes, physically demanding environments.